Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do some tie-dyeing, which is why I am outside on my back porch. I do live in an apartment, so it's a little small space, but I've been dying to do this. I have so much stuff to dye. I have a lot of white shirts and I have some colored shirts that we're gonna play around with, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get to everything today. So first things first, let's just go ahead and get started. I have gloves, rubber bands, I got all the stuff I need, spray bottles and everything, and let's just go ahead and get started. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Be sure to like and subscribe down below, and I will leave everything that I have down in the description. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Hey guys, alright, we're back. Everything we have is now washed, and I didn't put it in the dryer. I just pulled it out of the wash machine, so it's still wet. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the ice dye method, since I thought that would take the longest. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tie everything up beforehand instead of doing it each time. So I'm just gonna get everything ready, and then dyeing will just be really quick. So I'm gonna start grabbing stuff and just tying it together. So now I'm just going to set it on here. We're going to set it like this. Now I'm going to go get some ice. I'm going to cover the whole thing with ice, and then we're just going to powder the dye on it, I guess. So I will be right back. Alright, so we have gloves on. I have the ice. We're going to go ahead and open the ice and the dye. So I'm going to use this turquoise color and this royal blue color. I just want to keep it simple. I don't want it too bright. I want it kind of low-key, like soft colors for spring. Okay, so I guess we'll wait and see if this is gonna. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and tie the rest of the stuff and get going on the rest of the shirt. Okay, so I'm gonna do matching sets for my niece and nephew. So I think what I'm gonna do is the bullseye method. Show you guys how I do a spiral. Most of the time they turn out pretty good. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to start in the middle, and we're just going to twist like this, and you want to keep it flat, and then I just kind of spread it around like this, and then you're just going to rubber band everything in there. I have a whole bunch of options. I think I'm going to try the scrunch method for his. We're just going to scrunch it together, and you want to keep it as flat as you can. You don't want it to bunch up, so you want to keep it flat. And I don't know, I guess we'll kind of play around with it, see what we can do. Okay, so this shirt is Jake's. We're just going to scrunch his and see what we can come up with. So we're going to go ahead and dye the rest of the stuff. I had used a Rit dye and I didn't have any bottles, so I just poked a hole in the top of these. I do not recommend it because it just squirts every which direction, so I just have to be very careful. I only had 3 colors, and the powder dye that we used for my sweatshirt, I actually just poured it into a bottle with water. I don't know if it's going to work. It's not really the instructions, so I guess we'll find out. So this one's going to be hard because you have to really try and stay in the lines to make it look like a spiral, and my bottles that I made are not shooting out straight lines. It's going to be really hard. sweatshirt for kids and 2 adult shirts. Now we wait. You guys saw some clips of the sweatshirt. So we're gonna go ahead and just let everything sit, and I guess we'll just come back to you guys when we are ready to open all this stuff up. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so as you can see, it's actually been a couple days, and what we did was we just let the fabric sit in the dye for about 1 or 2 hours. On the bottle it says if you're actually dyeing it to leave it up to 30 to 60 minutes. So this is a result of everything. Most of the stuff that we used was from the RIT dye, and this is kind of how everything turned out. This is the sweatshirt after I scrunched it up and I put ice on it, and then I put the powder dye, and I love how it turned out. I wish we had white, but I could not find a white sweatshirt, so I do love how this gray one turned out. And there's just little details of different colors on it. I just added a touch of the red or the pink. So I really like how this one turned out. Here's the back. And obviously when you have a sweatshirt, the fabric is a little thicker, so it's hard to get to the other side. So the back is not as colored as the front. If I wanted to, I could scrunch it up again and flip it over and do the ice dye on the back to kind of balance it out. But for now, I really like how this turned out, and I'm going to show you guys the other stuff. I did a matching set for my niece and nephew and some other shirts that we made, so let's go ahead and check those out. This is the cute little onesie that we did. We had scrunched the dye and I just kind of randomly applied it, but I think it's so cute. So there's this little guy, and then his second one that we did a matching set with turned out like this. We only had a few colors to work with, but I'm really happy how this turned out. It's very light, very boyish for my nephew, so this is so cute. But we had this one for my niece, and she's 5 years old, so we did matching ones for her and her little brother, and they just turned out like this. They're so cute. I love them. I can't wait to give these to them. This one is mine. I did the swirl on this one with the twist tie, or you twist it and then you lock it in place with rubber bands, and then you dye the triangles. So this is how it turned out. So this is the swirl, and this turned out super cute. I did leave some white. I didn't paint the whole thing, but you can see the swirl, so I think that's pretty cool, really impressive. This was the scrunch method, where you randomly scrunch it together and then you just add the color in random spots. So this is how his turned out. So there's the dark blue and the green and the red, which is what he wanted. He didn't want any of the lighter blue. So I think it turned out awesome. It's just gonna be like at-home workout shirt or something. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to do another video soon, so make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to show you guys how I bleach some shirts. Let me give you a sneak peek. I had done a trial playing around with some bleach on my shirts, so this is a sneak peek of how it turns out. And yeah, so I'm going to be playing around with some bleach and doing almost a reverse tie-dye. So make sure you're subscribed so you get notified for the next tie-dye video. And be sure to hit the like button if you like these kind of videos where I'm trying out different tie-dye methods and just playing around at home, things that you can do during quarantine. So yeah, I hope you guys love this video, and I will see you in the next one.